G'day, Jimmy. Welcome to today's News Blast. The Wollongong Football Show are proud to announce that we've actually got a partner for the News Blast for the rest of the month and also April. So welcome on board the caravantshirts.com. If you haven't visited caravantshirts.com, you should have by now because they've also been our app partner. So welcome on board caravantshirts.com. Make sure you go and visit. Plenty to talk about today, Jimmy. How about the Wollongong Wolves last night? An absolute gorgeous hat-trick. I'll call it a gorgeous hat-trick to TJ. Thomas James, outstanding. They won away to RP Leichhardt. It could have been a bigger scoreline than just 3-0, considering the fact that Akada, Nikolovsky and Domovsky all had chances in that game to score, and it probably could have been 6. But the outstanding thing for me, mate, was the form of Nick Littler in defence. He is going to be the difference between this team this year. He was outstanding. And Apia didn't look like they were going to have any chance to score, which was great to see. So well done to the Wolves. And on top of the ladder, outright first by 2 points. So
2 points clear, yeah.
Good old Luke Wilkshire. He's on fire, 2 from 2.
Yeah. Luke Wilkshire went on to say that he's very pleased with his team performance and another 3 points in 2019. His comments were, "I've got no complaints winning 3-0 away from home," which he told Football New South Wales match reporter.
Excellent. The Illawarra Stingrays, they continued their form of being undefeated. They travelled up to the NWS Koalas and were actually lucky in the end to get a 2-2 draw.
Okay.
They've come away with a point, so their undefeated streak under Scott Chipperfield continues, which is good. The Koalas went out to a 2-0 lead, and they looked like they were going to win the game and get all 3 points, but Hannah Beard, she actually got on the score sheet with about 9 minutes to go. And then Michelle Carney, good old Carney, she's been around for years and she's still got scoring them. She got the winner in the dying... Oh, well, not the winner. Well, it feels like a winner because they were down 2-0. So they got the equaliser with only minutes to spare in the dying minutes. So well done to the Stingrays who stay undefeated.
Okay, yeah. In Frat Cup overnight, the Corrimal Rangers defeating the Albion Park White Eagles. I actually saw the videos that you put on our Facebook page of the pre and half-time.
How much do you think of Chich?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. He's very well in front of camera. I thought he did really good, yeah.
Milton Yanes, you're looking the goods, mate. Well done.
Yeah, but Corrimal, they came away with a standout 3-1 win thanks to their Japanese striker, Tomoki Ueda, who had an outstanding performance on the day. Yeah. He actually scored a long distance lob over goalkeeper Jardine.
It was pretty good because he sort of just had the ball at feet, saw Jardine off his line and just straight over the top, mate.
Yeah,
it was a great goal.
Stuff.
Yeah, no, he was outstanding and deserved of the Man of the Match award too.
Yeah.
So,
but it was the first piece of silverware that Corrimal have won since 1974. And we actually have a chat to assistant coach Rob Janowski later on today's Wollongong
Look, a big
Football
shout
Show
out
podcast.
to Pete and Beryl Dent, who are favourite people of mine, who are hard workers out there, Corrimal. But all the Corrimal people out there are fantastic. So really, really happy for them to win some silverware after 45 years without silverware in the Premier League. So well done. Well done.
Just over to FFA Cup results over the weekend.
Yep.
So 2 local teams in action, both the Gerringong Breakers and the Wollongong University FC. So the Breakers, they travelled up to the Central Coast on Saturday to take on Woi Woi FC in the round 3. Yep. And they came away with a 2-1 win.
And a good song. Nice. And a good song at the end of it. Yeah, we shared that on Facebook. Yep. I reckon that had maybe a Luke Nolan influence because it sounded a bit like the Wolves song. If you listen to the Wolves song after Arpia, it's like for like anyway.
Okay.
But anyway.
Well, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's a great song. Great song. Well done. And yesterday, Leeton travelled to Ian McClellan Park. So, it was good to see him on the synthetic pitch with the weather that was absolutely disastrous over the weekend. Big shout out to Corrimal actually because their pitch was really good considering the weather we had.
Okay.
So
right.
The fact that UAW played this match on the synthetic pitch, it was a big scoreline though, 4-3 to UAW over Leeton. Leeton travelling up from down there in the fruit belt.
Fruit belt.
Yeah, sort of.
Is that what it's called?
Where Leeton has all apples and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah. So down near the Wagga way, down out that way. Okay. So yeah, decent travel for them. Unfortunately, they went down 4-3, but that's great news for our local UAWFC team. So well done.
And just over in A-League news, so Perth Glory, they've gone 9 points clear again at the top of the table after Sydney FC lost to Melbourne City on Sunday. So there's 5 more rounds to play. Surely Glory have got it in the bag.
It's in the bag. Has to be. Anyway, catch all the full wrap-up of the Hyundai A-League on today's Wollongong Football Show with Supernova, so make sure you listen to the podcast. Look, heaps of action in Europe. Yep. We've got plenty to talk about. England, the EPL, Liverpool overnight. They edged past Fulham. Just for all you Liverpool supporters out there, you must have been panicking in the heart. James Milner, he sealed it with a pen.
81st minute,
yeah. Oh, well.
I thought they would have cruised past Fulham, but
you never know. You never know. The international break's going to happen for all these countries after this. So
all right.
There's going to be a little bit of a break, and when they come back from international break, Man City's turn to have a crack at Fulham. So you never know.
They might.
You never know.
But over in the Serie A, Juventus without Cristiano Ronaldo. Serie A. Juventus, without Cristiano Ronaldo, have been beaten 2-0 by Genoa overnight. But Juve, they remain 15 points clear at the top above.
It's all about
Napoli.
the bottom, mate. It's all about the bottom.
It
Chievo looks to be certain to be relegated. Frosinone are close too. And then you've got Bologna, Empoli, Udinese and SPAL all in the danger zone for relegation. So plenty to play for in Italy still.
Okay, all right. And in La Liga, Barcelona this morning, your mob, they won 4-1 this morning over Real Betis. The victory.
Real
Betis. Sorry. I'm learning.
You are.
Victory that puts them 10 points clear of Atletico at the summit of La Liga, whilst ST Huseca,
have a crack.
Rayo Vallecano and Celta Vigo
are all in the drop zone.
Yeah, they're all in the drop zone.
So that's scary for Celta Vigo. They've been around for years.
Yeah.
Top flight. The Bundesliga in Germany. Bayern Munich have made it back-to-back 6-0 victories. Wow, exactly. So now they still sit on top. A tie with Borussia Dortmund with a better goal difference. Their goal difference is now 7. So they're 7 goals clear of Borussia with that on top. In the relegation zone, FC Nuremberg and Hannover 96 look likely to go down. So unfortunate of them. So anyway, Ligue 1.
Yeah, Ligue 1.
Yeah, that's it.
PSG 3-1 over Marseille.
Marseille, did you confirm that?
Yes, I did, yes.
Good.
Marseille.
Good,
so PSG, they're 20 points clear at the top.
Gee whiz, it's all over there.
With Cayenne and Dijon and
Wigomp
fighting in the relegation spots.
Yeah, plenty to play for there in France. In the Netherlands, the Eredivisie, PSV 1-0 win over VVV Venlo. Well, that's a lot of V's. A lot of V's. They didn't get the V. No. It was a loss. It was a 1-0 V to PSV, which sees PSV now 5 points clear at the top of the Eredivisie. So Ajax suffered a 1-0 loss to AZ Alkmaar. NAC Breda all but relegated at the bottom of that ladder. Yeah.
Okay, that's
sad
crazy
for them.
Yeah, and just in the Scottish Premiership.
Shout out to all my Rangers mates.
With 8 league games to go in the Scottish Cup semi-final against Aberdeen.
With 8 league games to go and the Scottish Cup.
The Scottish Cup semi-finals against Aberdeen to come next month. The League Cup winners Celtics bid for 3rd. Successive domestic trebles remain on course.
On course.
All right. Jeez, you put in a bit of a tongue twister there.
It's not a tongue twister, mate. It's pretty easy to read.
Right.
Anyway, Celtic have the big old firm derby after the international break. So there's a bit of international break, but after that, the old firm, and that's I think that's Rangers' last chance to try and peg them back. But anyway, wait and see what happens. So anyway, that's it for today's news. If you're enjoying the News Blast, don't forget to subscribe in that bottom below, that button. We're not signing off yet though, because we're going to talk about our new sponsor.
Yes.
This is a sponsor's advertorial. Let's just say what it is.
Yes.
So Jimmy, have you had a look at?
I have, and I found my favourite shirt.
What is it?
So it's the Gamosaurus.
Gamosaurus.
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
It's playing a game. on the TV, and I can only guess on the TV that he's kicking your ass at FIFA. So that's why I like that shirt.
Here we go. The old FIFA chestnut.
Well, what's your favourite?
My favourite is the Stormtrooper.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
cartoony Stormtroopers. A big Star Wars fan. So, look, there's plenty of pretty cool vibey. What do we call it in the intro? I don't even know if I read the intro out properly, but I think it's what do we call it? We called it the funky.
Yeah,
the funky t-shirts.
Yeah.
So go and have a look. CaravanT-shirts.com.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, thanks for watching, and don't forget to listen to our podcast today, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube and subscribe to the mail out, and if you're not on our app, you're just not on it.
See ya.
This has been a Podular Media production.